Nice, nice. Really great job today. Man, your next opponent is gonna be no match for you. Beautiful work today. You did awesome. You got 30 seconds. Let's go. Great job in there. I can already see some improvement in your punches. Heavy bag time. Listen for my instructions. All right? Let's go. Man, your next opponent is gonna be no match for you. Yes, that's the way you master your craft. Listen, you fight like that, you're gonna dominate. Guaranteed. Good work on the bag today. Get some water, and let's keep working. Today, we're really gonna tighten it up. Here we go. Okay, this is how we train to win the belt.
Well, you run out of time listing all the men that have fallen at the hands of Sergey Pavlovich. I would say equal parts power and speed. It's amazing to watch this man hit a speed bag, but he's most known for his power that has ended the night early for the likes of Curtis Blades, Tai Tuivasa, Derek the Black Beast Lewis. A lot of people liked him going into that Tom Aspinall fight. He was not able to realize the UFC Interim Heavyweight Championship, but he remains right on the cusp. The consequences of getting hit by this man are so dire, and you can be sure his opponent is well aware of that fact entering competition here tonight. Well, as much respect and appreciation as we have for the skill sets of the lower weight class athletes, there is nothing in pro sports quite like a UFC heavyweight championship fight. That is a reality. You've been there, you've done that. Baddest man on the planet putting that very distinction on the line tonight.
Yeah, the champ walks again, and he wears that proudly. Johnny wants to be called the champ. He loves to be called the baddest man on the planet. He is so skilled, he's so dangerous, he's so scary, and he gets up for these types of challenges. He intends to never let go of his belt.
He understands the challenge in front of him here tonight, but he has been forged by this training camp, the championship experience he has accrued, and we'll see if he can lead the way he enters as the greatest heavyweight in the world. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Sergey Pavlovich. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Monster.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
You ready?
All right, so here he is, the UFC champion, and this guy is all the rage. Right now, he might be the front runner for the... Oh, you gotta keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end. Back to the feet now. Oh, knee to the body. Oh, how many knees can one man take? Able to rip the body there.
Oh, you hurt him again, bro.
You ready to fight?
Red corner, many of you remember his title defense not all that long ago. He won it by knockout, and most of the guys, the #1 contender types who have risen to a title shot, have succumbed to his power. They think they know what it feels like, and then all of a sudden they get in the octagon and they just can't take the pop. So we'll see how he handles this particular challenge here tonight. Certainly an outstanding grappler who could pose some different challenges if we hit the canvas. He told us his game plan is to avoid the mat at all costs. Nice job by him defensively there. All right, so there it is. We expected a lot of takedown attempts early from the more well-rounded fighter. The kickboxer stays upright, and amazing to see the progression of his takedown defense relative to his UFC debut.
Well, when he first got here, he was just a kickboxer, but this is not glory. This is not you being able to stand and just throw. You've got to be able to defend your legs, and he showed that he is a martial artist now, not just a kickboxer.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved it. I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't do is flat on your back, you can up on an elbow.
Right. Shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there. Oh, great ground shot there, and that one opened him up. Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to...
Drops down. He's all right, setting up the armbar here.
Beautiful setup on that armbar.
Oh, that looks wicked tight.
It's getting tight now. He's advancing.
Well, he's got his back now. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. 10 seconds to go in the round. Oh, what a way to end the round. He got stunned by a huge shot out there just before you heard the horn, so he gets saved by the bell. The question is, though, what type of condition will he be in when he gets up off that stool? 60 seconds here to recover. The onus is on his corner to keep his head in the fight. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round 2. Well, this is crazy that this fight is still going on. An appreciative crowd obviously getting behind both fighters. Both guys just brawling like crazy in that previous.
They both came with an idea that they were collecting $50,000 extra dollars. And right now, I am certain that they're both going to see that check.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
But you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. ways to pass and move to a submission.
And he will let his opponent stand up here. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it showed. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Under 3 to go, round 2. All right, so another swing and a miss, and I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low, you got to find times to try to preserve that energy and get yourself back to a place where you can actually dole out some damage.
Yeah, you got to get out to space, find places to rest and recover. Get against the opponent, find ways to just recover so that when you have that next approach, it actually has some meaning to it.
All right, he's got the striking going, another connection there, and that shot actually cut him, or so it appears.
Yeah, you could tell that if he kept landing at the rate that he would, it would start to get damage on his opponent. Right now, you see him get his first cut.
Pavlovich gets the double leg takedown. How good was that? And he's back up again. So the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups. Under a minute to go. That is a huge shot right there, VC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Come on, bud. Let's get those hands working now.
Able to block that one. Oh, and there's a takedown attempt, DC. Not a great one. Might as well tell your opponent you're shooting, huh?
Yeah, he's your best friend. Tell him that you want to take him to his back and watch him defend. He got him hurt bad here.
Oh, that's it!
Wow! Wow!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Bruce Buffer has your decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this fight.
All right, gonna hit some leather today. I'll call it out, you throw. Oh yeah, that's how champions train. Drill, drill, drill. Why? Because repetition is the mother of all skill. That's why. Let's go. That's how we work. This is when we put it all together. Great job. Good work on the bag today. Get some water, and let's keep working.
All right, so here's the heavyweight hopeful, Curtis Razor Blades. He's done a whole lot of winning in the UFC. It seems like most of the guys he tries to take down, he is able to do so. What have you seen from Curtis Blades thus far in the octagon?
Curtis Blades has only been beaten by Francis Ngannou in his UFC career. So when you set him against anyone else, he's the guy that is more likely to get his hand raised. It's the wrestling ability, it's the cardio, and it's the underrated striking of Curtis Blades that makes him one of the best heavyweights in the entire world.
Won a JUCO national championship as a wrestler at Harper College. That came after he earned a full ride to Northern Illinois University. Looking to put his best foot forward here tonight and potentially earn his first UFC championship opportunity. All right, here he is, the undisputed baddest man on the planet, the UFC heavyweight champion. And man, does he have all the confidence and the self-belief that comes with that distinction.
Yeah, when you're the baddest man on the planet, you are confident. You have to be a bit arrogant, a bit cocky. And that's what this guy has. He has been here on so many different occasions. This is like another night in the office, but you can never tell by the way that he prepares. When you watch him prepare, he treats every one of these defenses as if it's the first time he's fighting for a UFC championship.
No, you put that well. He has had that patented intensity about him this week, trying to occupy some head space in the challenger. Huge heavyweight title fight is upon us. Won't be long now, folks. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight.
The main event of the evening.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, so here he is, the UFC champion, and this guy is all the rage. Right now, he might be the front runner for the fighter of the year, given the fact that he was able to knock out the #1 contender in his last title defense, and to do so emphatically in a fight that a lot of people thought was close on paper is really something that could take his career to the next level. Trying to follow that up here tonight. Most guys have succumbed to his power. We'll see if that holds true yet again tonight. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Oh, what a kick.
Oh, well, why get away from it? Another huge kick lands.
Oh, what a punch. It's so clear that the guy that's going forward is the guy that's successful.
Oh, he's wobbled now. Oh, so another head kick lands now, at least partially. So several of those have found the target in this round. This fight's going to be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high with his opponent, thought he was going low. And now he's got him hurt very bad.
Just missed with the leg kick. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish it.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhooks. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, this man is landing brutal ground.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC champion out of the red corner. Many of you remember his title defense not all that long ago. He won it by knockout. And most of the guys, the #1 contender type to have risen to a title shot, have succumbed to his power. They think they know what it feels like, and then all of a sudden they get in the octagon, and they just can't take the pop. So we'll see how he handles this particular challenge here tonight. Certainly an outstanding grappler who could pose some different challenges if we hit the canvas. He told us his game plan is to avoid the mat at all costs. All right, so there it is, just as he said in our fighter meeting, he's going to pursue the clinch at all costs. He doesn't care about the crowd booing. This is how you defeat a kickboxer, and the wrestler's going to try to time him out here.
Well, yeah, give him no space, give him no distance to operate with, smother him. That's exactly what this wrestler's trying to do.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Oh, that is a nasty inside leg kick, DC.
It is a great technique, but it only takes one tap.
Double leg takedown attempt here, and that one is true. Nice job there to enter and ultimately plant his opponent on the mat.
Now what does he do? That he's gotten his best shot off, finished the attack. Where does he go now from the top position?
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. He gets to the single collar time. Look at him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand. Now some separation from this clinch position.
Oh, he does it again, takes this fight right back to the ground one more time. This is exactly what he told us on Thursday. The game plan he's executing to perfection.
And he's doing it exactly as he said he hoped it would go. He's getting to the legs, getting fantastic angles, and just wrestling beautifully. The takedowns are amazing, but it's the ground strikes that he's landing once he's getting there that is truly a sight to behold.
Oh, strong reversal on the ground. Oh, huge elbow. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Curtis Blades.
He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
Well, the calf kick's all the rage, but he's not discriminating, attacking the thigh pretty effectively.
Yeah, we have seen that time and time again. Start a mixed martial arts, people throw leg kicks. Right now you can see him digging his shin into this guy's thigh.
30 seconds to go now. And now some separation.
Nasty high kick. How is he still standing? Oh, nice body shot.
And they separate.
Another big kick.
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
But it's these types of rounds. You know, you get these types of rounds where these guys fight each other, and nobody really does much. And then the judges are obligated to choose a winner. And how do you choose a winner?
All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain.
First leg kick keeps his opponent lifted a little bit, trying to stay upright, but man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick. Oh, nice kick. Oh, just open it up on him now.
Blades is keeping those feet in perpetual motion, circling to his right now. Well, now you start to see the frustration setting in. His thigh is just a mangled mess of bruises and not getting any better as these strikes continue.
It can't get better because his opponent keeps going there. He's got to do something. Or he should have done something a long time ago to stop him from throwing those kicks. It's too late now. It's only a matter of time before this fight gets stopped.
Wow, what a kick! Well, the strike lands there, but Doesn't do a ton of damage because the fighter's hooked.
Yeah, he's done. He's thrown everything with it with absolute power. And now it does not matter how many times you jam on that exploit. It will not do any damage.
What do you think? Another takedown attempt here. It seems like every time he's gone to the club, it's been there tonight.
When you're that successful with any one thing, why would you change it? He's going to shoot for another takedown, and I would almost be willing to bet he's going to secure.
I'll take your action.
Okay. Nice kick.
That's how you slow down a fast guy like Dodson, right? You start to empty that gas tank a little bit while working the body, working the body, working the body. The problem with that is that John has started to counter that. He's getting hit when he's throwing all these body strikes. Maybe change it up a little bit. Instead of kicking every time, throw the jab, throw a punch to the body.
All right, side control now. Blades making these ground strikes count. All right, has the guard closed here. Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Curtis Blades. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. 45 seconds remain in the round. Blades' strike attempt there is blocked. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken...
Oh, my God, he's hurt. He's hurt.
Beautiful diving strike.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here he is, the UFC champion, and this guy is all the rage. Right now, he might be the front runner for the fighter of the year, given the fact that he was able to knock out the #1 contender in his last title defense, and to do so emphatically in a fight that a lot of people thought was close on paper was really something that could take his career to the next level. Trying to follow that up here tonight. Most guys have succumbed to his power. We'll see if that holds true yet again tonight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC champion out of the red corner. Many of you remember his title defense not all that long ago. He won it by knockout. And most of the guys, the #1 contender types who have risen to a title shot, have succumbed to his power. They think they know what it feels like, and then all of a sudden they get in the octagon, and they just can't take the pop. So we'll see how he handles this particular challenge here tonight. Certainly an outstanding grappler who could pose some different challenges if we hit the canvas. He told us his game plan is to avoid the mat at all costs. All right, so there it is. First takedown of the fight, and on the first attempt, no less. Did you expect a little bit more resistance from the kickboxer there?
A little bit, because he was so sure that he could defend these
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here he is, the UFC champion, and this guy is all the rage. Right now, he might be the front runner for the fighter of the year, given the fact that he was able to knock out the #1 contender in his last title defense, and to do so emphatically in a fight that a lot of people thought was close on paper is really something that could take his career to the next level. Gotta keep pressing here.
He's done. He's done.
Man, this is crazy, DC. These fighters are not trying to just touch each other. They're trying to put each other out with every shot.
John, with every shot, these guys are trying to end the fight. What a start.
All right, feet on the hips here. And he is back up to his feet.
Fighter's committed to the head kick. That's landed. He didn't like that left hand.
Blades doing a nice job defensively, keeping that guard high.
What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
Let's go. Get on your bicycle. I need you moving. Move.
And mixes in a takedown. Why not? strike to the head. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning. The position of the underhook opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Pretty interesting to see him mixing it up with the kicks here, some calf kicks, and now attacking the thigh.
Just throwing a traditional leg kick. A traditional leg kick is a little higher. Everybody wants to talk about that calf kick right now. There's still a lot that can be done with those traditional leg kicks.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. That leg kick lands. Trying to hammer that lead leg.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
That opened up a cut above the eye here. 20 seconds now remain in the game. Oh, there's a head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. So a strong 5 minutes down. All right, that's the end of the round. You see the cut on his forehead. The blood is trickling down. So we'll see if that becomes an issue or more of a factor here later in this fight. All right, let us now take a look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. He appeared to open up a significant cut on his opponent's forehead with one of those strikes.
A lot of blood comes from the cut on the forehead. He did exactly what he needed to do to land a strike that would open up a cut on the forehead. Now that he's got the target, he has got to continue to go there. He's got to continue to land in that spot to try to get his opponent out of there.
Of course, his corner imploring him to be more sound defensively. The cut man appeared to do a pretty good job. Let's see how this next round plays out. All right, so after one of the more entertaining rounds in recent UFC history, our next round is upon us. Man, those guys both took some serious damage in that previous round.
They both took some damage, but they both gave it. They
just a nasty leg kick. That's what
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg. Oh, nice.
Oh, he's got his back. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Oh, nice knee.
All right, so another nice strike to the thigh. Some bruising starting to develop, and that could render his opponent a one-legged fighter here down the line.
And it'll take some time. It'll take some time when you land it there. But trust me, when you can dead that leg with those leg kicks, you can really start to see your opponent having difficulties moving. Right now, we're at step 1.
Gets back to his feet. All right, so as a result of one of those leg kicks, he is now limping. He hasn't been rendered a one-legged fighter, but his mobility has absolutely been compromised.
Well, you can check it right now. It's easy to see. You can see that this guy has struggled. You can see that he's very, very hurt from these leg kicks. Even checking the kicks now will not help because the damage has been done.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot. That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, in the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Takedown defense holds up. Uppercut lands. Well, you got to think frustration is starting to set in on the other side as he lands another takedown, and he knew he was going to get a lot of this offensive wrestling. As yet, he's been unable to stop it.
He has not been able to stop it, and it's a different wrestling. It's a Damian Maia type of wrestling, where they get close to you, they hook their feet, they drag you to the mat. once you're on the ground, now you're really in trouble. Because the takedown is only a part of the danger. The true danger is grappling with such a great submission specialist.
Yeah, nothing fun about it. All right, round 3 coming up next.
Hey, stop.
Listen to me. You're looking great. You're looking fantastic. You're winning this fight everywhere. This round, I want you to go out there and I want you to take it.
All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to
Ready
get a
to fight?
hold of you, drag you to the floor.
Good.
It doesn't bother him that much if you can. I mean, I think this is it. If he takes many more of these kicks, his night is going to be over.
All right, so maybe he goes for another takedown here, and it's the setup.
He's got to keep pressing here. Now he's back up. He didn't stand. Beautiful.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
I need you to look to get to that half guard.
His leg is hurt here. You can see him limping a little bit.
Trying to recover, but he's in a lot of trouble.
Herb Dean steps in.
Holy smokes!
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. So no judges needed tonight as he pounds him out for the TKO. I'm hoping I get an invite to the after. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 38 seconds of the 3rd round. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight.
ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go. He won his last fight by TKO, and a lot of pressure on him to do the same here tonight. This is one of the more powerful champions this division has seen in recent years. Excessive blow right there. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Oh, who is going to be the last man standing? We're just getting started, and they are getting after it.
These dudes are throwing bombs. This is going to be a great fight.
Nice fight IQ there after he had gotten stunned on the feet. Oh, working hard to get back up again, and he's there. All right, well, he's had his striking on point tonight, and as evidence, some swelling now on his opponent.
Yeah, light swelling right now, but if he doesn't address it immediately, it'll turn to something much worse.
Romanov's in half guard now. All right, he's got side control.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here he is, the reigning defending champion. He won his last fight by TKO, and he says he thinks he can do the same here tonight. He's not putting any added pressure on himself to get the finish. This is back to his feet. Folks, here we go. Edge of your seat action right out of the chute.
These dudes are training very early in this fight. This is good. Oh, nice level.
Ready to fight? Ready.
So here he is, the undisputed champion of the world. He won his last fight by TKO, and he'll be looking at just that here tonight. He says he's seen some deficiencies defensively on film. And I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Man, how about that takedown defense? Looked like the slam was there. Not tonight. Well, several have already landed in this round. Oh, crowd really enjoyed that one. What goes up must come down. Man, I mean, what would that do to me? I'd be out like half a year, bro.
You'd be done, John. You would not be calling fights. You would not be working anymore. Your back would be out. But the people...
He's going to look to finish him now. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, he can get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt, and he's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to the durability of the guy standing in front of him. Oh, they're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Oh! Back to his feet. Big right hand there. Oh, with authority, the body. Perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. He passes to half guard.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Nice.
Alexander Romanov is able to transition back to side control now.
You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique. He's in the mount.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go. He won his last fight by TKO, and a lot of pressure on him to do the same here tonight. This is one of the more powerful champions this division has seen in recent memory, and given the way the last fight went, the expectations have been elevated as to just how far this guy can take it. We'll see if he can defend the belt successfully here tonight.
He passed the half guard.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here he is, the reigning defending champion. He won his last fight by TKO, and he says he thinks he can do the same here tonight. He's not putting any added pressure on himself to get the finish necessarily, but he and his corner have seen some holes on film that they believe they can exploit. We'll see if he can get another emphatic finish. I'm not sure he knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch lands in the perfect spot. He's got to be careful here.
All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position. Power shots landing on both sides. And the chins continue to hold up. Also, the taller fighter lands a knee yet again. Another head kick lands. He's got about the accuracy to land right there. His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stuck. Oh, nice job to block the kick.
Passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Now he's going full mount.
Romanov's looking to lock up an armbar here.
What a tight armbar.
Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You got to keep position over submission.
Get free.
Get them out here.
Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged. His opponent in a world of trouble.
A sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes... All right, so there is the horn at times in that previous round. I didn't think we'd get here after that head kick nearly had him out of there.
It was a good round leading up to that, but when you take...
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. You saw in the previous round, both fighters got rocked. I don't think the scorecards are going to be needed for this one.
No,
Huge connection by him there.
he needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so he doesn't bump in.
Ooh, diving punch lands. So the blood really starting to flow every time that... Oh, he's on wobbly legs now. There's that left hand. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? And he caught the kick. That is it! Oh! Woo! Yeah, Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner...